Dickens,
Hi, how are you?
how are you, man?
I'm good, I'm good. Let me just give me 1 second.
Tell me everything.
Give me 1 second. Okay, yeah, I was on the training. I can visit it later.
You were on a what?
I was no, I was listening to a webinar about sales.
You, it was a podcast. What was it?
Yeah, about sales. Something that Rob passed to me. The REI Academy sales.
Got it. Oh, cool. No, but well done.
Yeah.
It, I heard that you've been having a tough go of things over there, huh?
Yes.
I also heard though most of it's just really really tough clients. It's not. Is it any? What do you think we can try to all learn from this, or is there anything to learn? Are these just people that just check out? You know what I mean? I heard about the elderly guy.
Uh, what I learned is next time when I'm doing the process, I'm gonna have to integrate and to be on the same uh, to work more closely with Melissa uh, because I thought I built trust with him, but everything fumble when I bring a third party on it. Even sometimes I try to explain, but that's my lesson because there's other thing that I cannot do anything about it. Like
Right.
that guy, the fact that he, I know Melissa and the office is in New Hampshire, and the fact that his ex-wife is in New Hampshire. That on as soon as he see New Hampshire, it trigger a lot of anxiety. Blah blah blah. I cannot do anything about that.
Yeah,
That's
I agree.
your crazy part. All I can do is try to work closely, explain things better or reinforce things better. But the other crazy stuff I just has to, as Rob told me, and Rob give me the pep talk. I just have to let few stuff go and don't take it too personal.
Yeah, and I don't know also Dickens, like I like that you just tried to say I should have had a better relationship with Melissa at Schwartz Mitigation. I don't necessarily know if that's even I mean, would it help you? Sure, but you got a lot of that's not even the agents that refer business to Marianne and to Melissa, you know what I mean? They should be taking care of their own stuff. Like they're obviously forming their own relationships and they're trying to keep the seller at bay as well. I think all you can do, just you do what you were doing, was check in with him, once, twice a week, and just say, hey, just making sure the team's taking care of you. Do you feel taken care of? What can I do? What kind of stuff can I pass on? And Marianne will make sure that if he ever tells you that he feels like the team at Short Term Mitigation is not performing, and you just share that with her. She'll take care of it for sure. Marianne's all over that stuff.
Yeah, yeah. No, I think Melissa did everything right. I think the thing is that one of the things that I learned from this.
I think the fact that I came from a healthcare perspective, and the guy that I know from day one, he was very sick. So I invest another level that I wouldn't invest if he wasn't sick.
Okay.
And I think from the from day one to when we start the short sale process, I literally babysit him. Check
Yeah.
on him. If I had a call and I can feel that he is hyperventilating or his COPD is killing him, I will make sure that I call him in the afternoon to make sure audio feel. That's the way I am, and
Got it.
that's maybe why I think personally, because when he turned on me to say that he received fictively an offer that I didn't never present to him, I blow up.
Yeah.
Because it's like now you're putting my reputation in play. That's the thing. That's everything I learn is how can I be better in what I'm doing. But I realize too, even though I go 500%, there's gonna be people that uh, the fact that they don't feel better, the fact that they're losing stuff, because I can see that guy and sometimes I have to put him in. I have to remind them every time someone come to see a property, he put a lot of hope into that just visit.
Yeah.
And try to transfer every single clue as a positive thing. Like the last time someone came and the guy said, "Oh, I think it's interesting." For him, it's like, "Oh, I'm gonna buy." I have to remind him until we got an offer. The guy just told you, "I'm interested, but I'm gonna see 2 other properties."
Yeah, of course. Right.
So, but that's the thing that I can learn. But
well, Dickens, all you can really learn. I mean, to be perfectly honest with you, the pre-foreclosure leads are the hardest leads because I'm talking emotionally, like what you're describing, right? Because the short sale can drag on. The bank is constantly calling them. They think they're going to lose their house. It's not a good situation, and it's you really didn't do anything wrong. I mean, I think it's never a bad thing to build a good relationship with a seller and try to help them through a hard time. I mean, but yes, you're right. Once he starts throwing out the character attacks and stuff, and you didn't do anything wrong, you just have to realize he needs somebody to blame at that point. That's all it is. It's not, you're not a bad guy, obviously. You tried to help him.
You did. Nice work, Dickens. Out of everything I've heard, you've done what you were trying to do, and you're just getting some tough luck over there.
That's all it is, really. Yep.
Keep your head up, man. Keep smiling.
You're muted. I see your lips moving.
Do we have a particular subject today, or is it just open forum?
No, whatever you want to talk about.
And I want to see how many more people call me to find out what the meeting idea is during the call. I like that. How's good on?
How did Dickens get on there? Or Jared?
How did Jared get on there?
How did
Rob? How about Rob or I do it?
How did you?
I clicked on the link that came to my email address.
Okay. I didn't look at the email. I just looked at
that's probably maybe.
Post on the public site.
Oh, is it wrong on there?
I'll take a look. I'll take a look right now. So that's it's good to know about.
Yeah.
All sure. Right. What's up with you, sir?
How's it going?
Nothing. Just hustling. Had some meetings with some sellers. One of them's in a bad way. They're like, but his wife is in the hospital and stuff like that. So I gotta follow up with them next week, and then I had another person, some other possible kind of leads, but I think they're less distressed, and they want to maybe I can convert that into some listings.
Yeah. Did anything come of those leads from 2 weeks ago that we talked about?
I forget which we were talking. Yeah. The
Quincy, I think, right?
Yeah, that's the Quincy. The Quincy one was one guy's got he's sick, and then his he's Alzheimer's, like dementia, and then the other person I forget, it's another chronic neurological disease.
Oh yeah, okay, right.
So, yeah, that was the one that I need to follow up on.
Got it.
And the other and then the other property, I think it was Gardner Street or whatever. The guy he didn't remember calling me. He's like, I never called you. I'm like, dude, I have you on missed call. So I'm gonna maybe
that happens quite a bit.
So I'm gonna maybe call him again in like a week or two.
Yeah, just keep following up on that. That's awesome.
Other than that, still some leads coming in. There's like a divorcee guy. He's like, oh, let me talk to my wife and stuff like that. I'll follow up next week.
Do you work in Norwood by any chance?
No, that's up your way, isn't it? I'm more South Shore.
No, Norwood's south.
Right on the border there. Yeah.
On the border, yeah. I'll go down there.
Okay. It's kind of high. It's not higher end, but it's the price point's a little bit higher than other areas.
I've been marketing in like Stoughton, Avon.
Okay.
Quincy.
Yep. Cool. All right.
Yeah. But my flip's going. I should have a finished product by the 24th or 25th.
Wow.
I'm doing a meetup on the 29th.
Oh boy, awesome.
With Bernadette and her crew.
Okay.
Plug
it, man.
Yeah, dude, go for it.
I have two things. I have a multi-family investor meetup, kind of networking thing in the Lafayette Hotel in downtown Boston, and then I have which is like the September 27th, and then I think the 29th, which is a Saturday or something like that. We're doing a kind of rehab tour on in Weymouth. So anyway, if you guys want to come down, you're more than welcome to.
I'll put it on your shared calendar. What was the date on for the hotel one? Is that the one I already put in here?
Yeah, it is. It's there.
Okay.
27th, I think it is.
Nice. That is awesome. I was looking on Facebook to check the public ad, and I got sucked in because 18 people private messaged me. So
which public ad?
I'm making sure the link is correct. If the link's not good, that's no good. And
Jared fixed it. He just put it in the chat.
Jared, fix it.
Yeah.
So
Jared,
it
you're
was
the man.
wrong, right? It wasn't just me. It was wrong, right?
It wasn't just you, no.
Okay. Oh, and the other thing is, I'm in talks with some guys to partner up to do some deals. You know, they want to put in like 50 G's each, and then look for some small multifamilies, and work up to larger multifamilies.
Nice.
I might try to do like the Burr method.
Yeah.
To increase capital. So.
Awesome.
Yeah, so I was still looking for private money. I'm still trying to find a better way to do private money, to get private money, because these 12% with broker fees and commissions on hard money is annoying me. So
It's true.
I'm reading a book right now, so hopefully I can get some ideas.
Is that the Bigger Pockets book, How to Raise Private Money?
Yes, that's what it is.
By Brandon Turner? Oh, no. Ah!
Oh.
Shit, sorry. I think
It's
that's
not by Brandon Turner. It's by somebody else.
Oh, okay.
It's a new book. Brandon Turner did write something to that along that same lines, but this is a new one.
Is it by Gene Trowbridge?
Maybe. I forget I haven't read it yet, obviously.
No, but it is by Bigger Pockets, though, right?
It is by Bigger Pockets, and it was
Trowbridge. Yeah, it's not Trowbridge.
Okay.
It was advertised on Bigger Pockets too, but I just forget. It's escaping me, but yeah.
Should we talk about private money on? What can we do to help with private money?
What's that?
We all have a little experience in that too.
I just I'm talking to my lawyer friends. I'm talking to anybody that I think might want to invest and stuff like that. So I guess where best ways or indications of where to find it. Like one of my friends was in real estate, and he owns a few properties in New Hampshire. He does private money, but he's like 12 to 14%. I'm like, bro, that's that's worse than hard money.
That's hard money, yeah. You should be like 8 to 10, depending.
I'm fine with 10%, with no commissions and brokerage fees,
Right.
All points.
And if you're only going to get between 3 and 4 investors involved in a deal, you don't have to go the whole SEC PPM route. What you can do is you get people together just like you're doing with your friends, family, people you know and trust.
Right.
You get them together and have them all throw their money into one trust bank account. Okay. So basically you have one investor, one borrower, which is the trust. And then 4 beneficiaries of that trust are the investors based on how much capital they put in. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So that's a way cheaper way to go than going the whole PPM and syndication route.
Yeah, syndication route, SEC attorney alone is going to be $10,000 plus to do that route. So yeah, you want to avoid that if you can.
Yeah.
What is PPM?
Private placement memorandum.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just thinking of having someone write a note or something.
You don't even need the book. Rob we're just like gonna spout it all out for you, man.
It's over.
You're welcome.
He knows it all.
Perfect.
That's it. Jared, do you have any private money questions?
I have lots of private money. Who wants some?
Oh, okay.
Even better. That's how Bellamy started, I have lots of private money. Who wants some? and I don't know how much she actually had when she said that, but we'll see.
Probably not as much as you think she did.
Bold strategy.
The broker.
It is. Guys, I gotta give one huge shout out here. I am eating a snack that I did not bring into the office. Our office manager, Lori, makes a Kahlua cake. And this is my favorite food in the entire world. I'm not even joking. I'm like tearing up as I'm eating this, talking to all of you people. This is like the most tastiest thing. It wants to like, you know, it looks pretty bad on a foil thing, but that's how it looks like. It's right there.
Wow.
Oh. Anyway,
What'd you get it
if
from?
you ever get on our good side, you gotta get this cake in because it's like the best thing in the world.
Lori made it.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm a fan. So now we can go back to private money and deals.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
cool.
yeah. So I just gotta like find some resources.
Find some what?
Some people with money to get money, the private money from.
Gotcha. Honestly, you're doing the friends and family and contacts are your best bet. Like they're truly, and there's really no easier way than that. Like you can do crowdfunding, right? You can go to a crowdfunding website. You're paying brokerage fees, you're paying escrow fees, you're paying all those fees though when you do that, and you're looking at a higher. You might get it at 10%, but they're probably. I've only looked at one, but they were between 10 and 14% too at the one that I looked at. But
Yeah.
I think that it's the best case scenario for you to get friends, family, and if you can.
Right. The book that I was talking about is called Raising Private Capital. It's
Yeah.
by Matt Faircloth.
Okay.
Faircloth, got it.
Yeah. So yeah, once I finished at least the partnership kind of agreement and stuff like that, I gotta figure out what deals to go into. I think I'm look at some places in Rhode Island and Providence.
I like it. You're raising the money first and then trying to find the deal.
Well, I'm doing a whole bunch of stuff, but that's a group of guys contacting me like, hey, you want to partner on some stuff? I'm like, hey, let's do it. So, yeah. So hopefully,
Nice.
Very nice. Do you need any contacts from Rhode Island, or do you have them?
I don't have contacts. Contacts in Rhode Island. I have a contact for a real estate agent, but I'm not. There's no loyalty. He just sends me some emails about
Got it.
properties, and actually, since I have access to MLS, properties that he sends me, there's properties that I put that fit my criteria better on MLS.
Oh, really?
They're like they're like 3 families that are more expensive and not in great areas, and I can find properties that are in better areas and cheaper and stuff like that. So I'm like, and that's the reason why I did it. Even though I have MLS access to Rhode Island, I wanted to see if there was any difference in the Rhode Island real estate agents, kind of information.
Got it.
Okay.
Have you been to the Rhode Island Real Estate Association yet?
No.
We've got a really good relationship with Rick Kahn, the guy who runs that group, and he's got his own little team around him of I think it's an investment group, and they buy, they wholesale, obviously there's an agent as part of that, a property manager, and he is himself a lender. He's a private money guy. So if you want an intro, let us know. We'll do an email intro to you just to connect you guys.
Intro.
Cohn is his last name. If you're looking him up.
Okay, I'm like, is he Indian or something? Sean?
Rick. R-I-C-K. Rick.
Sean. C-H-O-N.
C-O-H-N. Yep. Rick Kahn.
Okay.
Cohen. However you want to say it. Hey, Jared, what do we owe your presence here today? This is awesome. Are you in your own corner office now?
I've been promoted 5 more times. No, I just found a zip room. I just wanted to be here today. I'm always around, but actually,
I like it.
I'm here now.
I like it, man. I like it. You want to tell anybody what we got working on, or it could be a silent viewer today? It's not Success Line, so I won't force you to divulge what you have going on.
It's just kind of the same thing I've been working on for the last month, which is just like a full-out automated platform. And every time I say that, the details of it kind of just grow. But it's pretty much done. I think I told you and Rob, there's just 1 or 2 little subsections that need to be completed, and then it's turn the machine on and go.
That's badass. So if you guys are listening, Jared took another approach. He was doing real estate for a while, leads down, but then he decided to really focus almost and turn off his lead gen engine. And while he turned it off, he's been focusing on just building out his entire CRM to try to automate a lot of his marketing and automate the steps required. So once that's completed, the problem is, Jared, at least you have another source of income in the meantime. But right, if you stop that and you didn't, lead gen would stop altogether. So it's interesting.
Yeah, I still have like some of the social media, not social media, but like some of like the Craigslist stuff going still. So it wasn't like completely turned off, but just like the mailers and stuff like that, that was like taking like money as well, that I just thought it was kind of wasted money because follow up on it and, just pursuing those leads costs money. And if I'm just wasting money on first touches and not being able to follow up with like 2, 3, 4, 5 touches, it kind of is it's just like a misuse of resources. But
if you can't commit to at least 6 months, don't send the first mailer.
So that was pretty much the idea. Just if I spend them, instead of spending like 2 or 3 months just like failing around with like failed touches, if I just put it on hold for like a month, get the system together, and then being able to turn it back on so it consistently is just there, I think for me was a better strategy. But it's not like I'm just not doing leads. Like I think like you and Rob know, like I'm trying to find sources for leads that I can just plug into my system. Like through like online API calls and stuff like that. So it just kind of auto generates leads.
Nice. Yep. Absolutely. Anybody want to have any questions for Jared and what he's got going on?
How are you trying to automate your CRM?
So I have like a back-end orchestration that I pretty much put like logic statements in. And so it can like understand what day it is. It can understand like what sequence number like a mailing's on. It can understand what type of mailer or outreach should be, sent out at a given time.
You are self-automating your mailers?
Yeah.
Through a VA or how?
I'm just taking time and building it myself.
No, but like the actual, printing out the postcard. With the stamping.
So for postcards, I pretty much write the postcards in an HTML code format.
Yeah.
And then I send that to an online printer. I use Lob.
Yep.
And then Lob can send them out. So the difficulty is that there's like always like a little like not like a barcode, but like a little postage in the middle of it. And like the main issue is getting the postcard to look nice enough that it kind of doesn't take away from the postcard.
So Lob, L-O-B?
Yep. There's other sites too. Like there's like Click to Mail. I think there's like 100 sites out there, but that's what I like to use.
I'm using RE simply for my list and for my postcards.
Yeah. There's limitations on it. Like if you want to get fancy with like your letters and whatnot, you can't really use that, or your postcard. Like you can make it look nice, but you can't like design like the envelopes and stuff like that. It's kind of generic, but I think it's most useful for the postcards, honestly.
I think I have a lot of success with postcards. I don't,
Yeah.
Nice to have a letter, but postcards get people's attention and it's quick and you don't have to read too much.
Yeah, like I think letters are really good if you're like going the extra mile and like making them like party invitations or like super extravagant colors that people like look like they're homemade and they want to open them up. But like if I'm sending like a white letter, most people just look at it as spam and don't even bother even trying to touch it. At least that's what I believe.
Hey Nick, can you that whole private money thing you said do a trust, or is it a real estate trust? What kind of trust is it?
Yep, just a holding trust, nominee trust. It's truly they come and go. You can make them. They're cheap. You don't have to record them anywhere. It's just a declaration of trust doc that's recorded when you go to buy that property. And the beneficiary page, which is what delineates who gets what, that's all private. You don't have to share that except with a lender. A lender will want to see it.
Trust buys the property, right?
Yep.
And then that takes like profit sharing or percentage ownership. Right?
Say it again. I'm sorry.
That the trust dictates percentage ownership, and aka the profit sharing.
The trust would own 100%.
Yeah, but the beneficiary page.
Right. Beneficiaries, then you can have a whole agreement as far as who gets what for ownership, who gets what's for cash flow, that sort of thing. It's way more flexible too than a strict partnership agreement. It's cheaper all around. Cheaper on filing fees, cheaper on tax returns, cheaper on everything. So,
what happens if someone wants to disengage or exit from partnership?
oh, you're screwed. No, that's not necessarily true. And I might actually defer to Rob on that one. But my understanding is that.
What are you talking about for the trust or for an actual partnership?
Well, a trust. Well, if you're in a partnership and you're buying real estate in a partnership, and so Nick was saying to do it in a trust because it's simpler and cheaper and stuff.
Yeah, an actual partnership is really messy. That's the problem.
Yeah.
As a trustee, you just basically step down. It's just a what's the term, Nick? It's
resignation.
Trustee, and then that's essentially it.
Yep. So. If you have an investor on that's not a trustee, so I'm assuming you'd be the trustee, right? You'd be running the deal, right?
Or you could change the bennies too, but either way.
Yeah. If an investor wanted to step out, the problem would be if they're what's going to happen? How does that guy get paid, right? Or that girl get paid to step out? So what is possible if your trust allows for it, if you decide to have your trust allow for it, is if they find their own replacement, they can step in, and it would be what's called an assignment of beneficial interest form. And that new investor comes in, funds the trust, and then that other, they sign I guess a release of their beneficial interest, and they take the cash and release theirs. So same interest, but money moves in and out that way. But they still have to find a replacement,
They do that.
The law offices of Grunali and Schlesinger can do all of this for you.
Yep.
For very cheap.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's going on
Put a plug.
Who, Grunali?
Yeah, it's Meg. Meg, you bet.
Meg.
Yeah. Meg and Brandy. Yeah.
They do all that stuff.
That's all I got, guys.
Good stuff. All right.
Word.
Dickens or Jared? Any of you guys have anything today?
For me, same thing. As you know, I'm just following the schedule from the deal flow. My only thing is to record what I do at the end of the day. That's my weakness.
Are you doing? You're doing the time journaling?
Yes, I'm doing it. Yes,
okay.
Yes.
All right. Good. Good. What have you found anything so far from doing that? Have you found inefficiencies? Do you like a particular routine that you found that you really like that you're starting to stick to?
I like the routine. It remove all the guesswork into it, because I know, but the thing is, sometimes it's just to it created a little bit of stress, because every hours I have to do something, and sometimes if I'm the type of person, if I don't finish it, I don't want to move to something else, and it created a bit of stress. But it removed all the guesswork. I know this how I have to do this how I have to do this, so make me more productive.
You got it. Nice. Is your marketing consistent now? Do you have the once or twice a week? Are you still consistent with your marketing? Phone calls or mail, doesn't matter?
Yeah.
Good.
More phone call.
All right, good.
Excellent.
And you're consistent. You're consistent every single week with that. That's all you need, man. You're gonna get the deal sooner or later, and you are getting deals. We just before you guys jumped on, Dickens has been literally having just a run of bad cards, as the poker players say.
Yeah.
He's had a couple sellers that just my understanding is he's had at least one or two sellers that have just stuck their heads in the sand even after everyone's engaged to help them. In the past day, I was been focusing on
producing an offer for one of my clients, so it put me on a little bit of sidetrack because I realized that this money producing activities, but now I'm returning to my routine.
Nice. Good job, Dickens. Nice
The
work.
way it is.
Oh, On's posting titles. Book I was talking about.
Oh, there you go.
Nice. Have you read that one yet, Rob?
No.
That's like the first one ever that I haven't heard. No, just kidding. I think I saw that one out there. Do a Google search too on. I mean, books are obviously great because they're cheap and easy, but you'll find an awful lot of guidance on how to do. Just do a quick Google search on what you're trying to do. If you have less than 5 investors,
go to Bigger Pockets. There's articles written on how to raise private money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, guys. Anybody else want to jump in on anything before we say peace out? Oh, are you doing peace out, or you got something on?
No, he's peacing out.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Peace out. Good to see you, Ed, brother.
See you later.
Later.
So,
All right.
Yeah. So talk to you on Monday. I think Monday we have a call. Monday, right?
You got it. Yeah. I was gonna. What do we usually plug the meetup here? Let's see. What do we have going on? For anyone who's listening, what I will say is we have a couple events coming up. We do have our success line this Monday night, the 17th, at 6 p.m. sharp for all Complete Deal Flow people. There is a Black Diamond meeting in our Worcester location on Tuesday the 18th. That's an intermediate real estate investor meetup on the 18th. That's at Leo's Restaurant.
Do you know what the subject?
I do, of course. Jared can tell you what the subject is.
But he asked you, Nick.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I wanted to give you an opportunity to speak.
Whoever.
It's software. It's property management software, right?
Oh, okay.
Yes, it is property management software. Tricks and tips that to use for managing properties.
I knew that. See that, Dickens? Just hanging out.
Okay.
But no, it's actually long awaited. It was way too late for our firm since we had to actually choose the software a year ago, and Daniel did not speak for 2 years on the topic. But that said, I think it's going to be a good topic. That's Black Diamond meetup on Tuesday, 18th. 6:30 is networking. 7 o'clock is the meeting. I'm sorry, 6 o'clock is networking and 6:30 is the meeting. Let's see, what else do we have here? Rob and I are heading out to a conference next week in Tampa, Florida, so I'm looking at that in the calendar. That's exciting.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy. And then we have our next meetup. It's good to talk about it because we're not going to have a Zoom meeting prior to then. Wednesday, September 26th. It's in the evening. It is 6 to 8:30 p.m. We're going to be holding one of our meetups at our rehabs, which is a little further north than usual. It's at the Residences at 374 Amory Street in Manchester. That's AMORY, 374 Amory Street, 6 to 8:30 p.m. Everyone has a chance to introduce themselves. You can see all of our numbers, how we found the deal, how we analyzed the deal. It's going to be a BRRRR deal. What does that stand for?
Buy, rehab, rent, refinance.
Buy, rehab,
repeat.
Rent, refinance, repeat. I like it. Very good. So we're hanging out there with you guys. Jared, are you coming to that maybe? I know it's far for you.
Of course.
Yes.
All of them.
Awesome. Dickens, what do you think? Can you make it?
I'm thinking about it. I want to make it. I want to do more rehab too. So I think if there's enough convenient, I'll be.
That's only an hour and a half from Worcester, so.
Yeah, but
you don't have to come. You don't have to come. But yeah,
I'm thinking about it.
Okay, cool. No, it's awesome. So that's Wednesday the 26th at 6 p.m. We would love to see you. And On just promoted his meetup. He's doing his own meetup at the Hyatt Regency downtown, Thursday the 27th. You guys, if any one of our people are ever having their own meetups or anything they want to promote, obviously this is a great venue to do that. So Hyatt Regency downtown, 7 to 8:45 p.m. At least that's what's in my calendar. I'm on kid duty that night. I love my kids, so that's a good thing. But if anybody else wants to head out to that,
Downtown Boston?
That is in Boston. That is downtown. Yep.
Okay.
And I think that's it. And we have Marianne, a little from Short Term Mitigation, is speaking at Chelmsford RIA, the New England RIA in the Radisson in Chelmsford on October 3rd, Wednesday night. But I think we'll have our meeting before then. So that's all we got, folks. Anybody else want to bring up anything? With that said, that was a slow clap, Jared.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for joining, and we'll see you next week.
Take care. See you next week. Bye.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Rob's awake. Rob's awake. Rob's awake.
I've been here the whole time.